Najla binti Azli. Today I would like to talk about understanding child abuse and neglect. What is child abuse? Child abuse is the mistreatment or neglect of a child, often a parent or caregiver, and includes physical, emotional, or sexual abuse. It can also involve exploitation or failure to act, leading to harm and potential harm to the child. Abuse can occur at home or in environments like school or communities. Types of child abuse. Child abuse is generally divided into 4 different categories. Like example is physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, and neglect. First, this physical abuse is the intentional use of physical force that can result in physical injury. Second, sexual abuse involves pressuring or forcing a child to engage in sexual acts. It includes behaviors such as fondling, penetration, and exposing a child to other sexual activities. Third, emotional abuse refers to behaviors that harm a child's self-worth or emotional well-being. Next, neglect is the failure to meet a child's basic physical and emotional needs. These needs including house, food, clothing, education, access to medical care, and having feelings validated and appropriately responded to. Although child abuse is relatively widespread and rampant in varying degrees, it is still grossly underreported. The number of child abuse cases that are not reported indicates that the reported cases are only the tip of the iceberg.
My name is Fazeta Amira and my metric number is 4242003981. For now, I want to talk about the current state of child abuse in Malaysia. Child abuse is a serious issue in Malaysia with 1,055 cases recorded between January and June 2024. Most cases involve physical abuse, 54.8%, followed by sexual abuse, 39.6%, and emotional abuse, 4.6%. Girls are disproportionately affected, making up 68% of victims. From 2020 to 2022, over 80,750 cases were reported, with Selangor having the highest numbers. Recent high-profile cases, such as the abuse of 4,200 children in welfare homes in 2024, have raised concern about the extent of the problem. Additionally, online child sexual exploitation is on the rise, with over 106,000 IP addresses involved in sharing child pornography. Efforts are being made to address the issue, but underreporting due to stigma and fear remains a major barrier.
Child abuse occurs when an adult mistreats or neglects a child, often misusing their position of trust and authority. This abuser could be a parent, guardian, caregiver, sibling, or another family member. According to MBA 2002, children rely on adults for protection, support, and survival. When the trust is broken through abuse, it not only damages the child's sense of security, but also makes them more vulnerable to future exploitation or abuse. The effect of child abuse are far-reaching and can cause both physical and psychological damage that lasts a lifetime. Victims of emotional, physical, sexual, or verbal abuse may suffer from chronic depression, anxiety, and behavioral problems. Abuse can also severely limit a child's potential. As Miller 2000 explained, children who grow up fearing new experience due to abuse or strict control from an abusive parents may lose their curiosity and willingness to explore the world, preventing them from reaching their intellectual potential.
How can we help to Okay, there are several steps to prevent the problem of child abuse. First, as community with responsibility, we need to hold a campaign about providing education about what is child abuse and how that is happens. With that campaign, it can make the community aware that children's safety needs to be taken care of not only in terms of physical health, but in children's mental health also plays an important role as they grow up. Okay, next step is we also need to be concerned and be sensitive to this case of child abuse. If that feels it can produce a society that is responsibility in preventing such things from spreading out there. So if child abuse occurs in the environment or everywhere, with a sensitive feeling about the case as responsible society can take earlier action, which is to quickly report the case to the police to arrest those who abuse children in their area. Then, as parents also need to teach children to express their feeling or something bad happened on them. This step is to train children to always share the story, what happened around them, so we can identify what is happened to children.
In conclusion, the effect of child abuse lead to deep and lasting psychological damage. Victims of emotional, physical, sexual, and verbal abuse often struggle with chronic mental health problems and can prevent themselves from thriving academically and socially. Thus, addressing and preventing child abuse can foster a healthy development and ensure that every child has the opportunity to grow into a resilient adult. A comprehensive system of support and intervention is essential to break the cycle of abuse and promote healing. Thank you.